What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's your girl Jazz, and it's breakfast time, so I'm excited to try some new waffles. Surprised enough, I found them, and I'll go ahead and apologize ahead of time that Little Mermaid got a little damaged while in transit, so we're gonna try with that one first. And by in transit, I mean in the refrigerator, waiting. As soon as I open it, I don't even remember the flavors that each of these are supposed to come in, but as soon as I open up the box, I just smell this blueberry smell. Is that what it smells? Yeah, blue raspberry. Well, same thing. Raspberry, blue raspberry, same thing, right? And it smells, to me, it reminds me of the blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers, which are the worst kind of Jolly Rancher that has ever been made. And I already know that I'm getting these weird looks. But that's my personal opinion. The best one, hands down, is watermelon. But that's the point. We're not talking about that. We're talking about waffles today. All right, so that is one strong waffle. And these are pretty much disintegrating, it seems like. Because I don't read directions, and you're supposed to keep these in the freezer. But once again, I don't follow instructions. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that in the stir. Read the nutritional facts, which is one waffle is 130 calories. Why is that not a surprise? But it's still a huge surprise at the same time. Total fat is 2.5 grams. Saturated fat is 0.5 gram. Trans fat is 0. Cholesterol is 0. Sodium is 260. Total carbs is 26. Dietary fiber is less than 1 gram. Why can't you up that up? I mean, come on. Total grams is 7 grams, which includes 7 grams of added sugar, but it has 3 grams of protein. So it balances out all well. And then we've got the ingredients, which I'm not about to read all that, so we're just gonna go ahead and list them here. Ironically enough, as I was searching just for new foods in general, actually I think I was on a mission to find some chips. And I'm just kind of trying to waste time as this cooks. I actually ran across the Mermaid and the unicorn waffles. And luckily enough, I hadn't reviewed them just yet, and I made another run to the store to actually get groceries because I don't plan ahead of time, and didn't get it while I was there originally, and I ran across the birthday ones. So I was excited to see that all 3 of them are grouped together, and I'm like, yes, I'm glad I didn't review them together. So I could do them all at once. Ah, perfect timing. Is that hot? It's probably hot. So I do want to ask you guys, ew, what is that? There's white stuff that's coming out from the waffles. I guess it's like the frosting or something like that. It's not mold, I know that for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop in another waffle while I try this one so you guys don't have to wait and hear me talk as much. So it looks like there's like some creamy frosting or something like that in the middle. Once we try them, we'll know for sure. These kind of look like they have mold on them too. Let's see, do I smell anything? Ooh, they smell good, but I can't place, it smells sweet, but I can't place the smell. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and try the blue raspberry first. And I'm gonna try it without anything on here before I add any syrup. These are really good. It's not, the blueberry isn't super strong, so if that's something that you were worried about, you don't have to worry about that. It's very light in flavor. Actually, I probably just eat it just like this. I might need to cook this just a little bit more because it's not as crispy as I normally like them. With the close-up picture that you can see right here, you guys, since I don't have the overhead cam today, when I originally pulled the waffle out of the bag, I did notice a little bit of white, like it kind of reminds me of if you make pancakes, you kind of get the little ball of flour. And that's what I originally thought, but I'm like, these are waffles. But it actually, it seems like it's like some type of crispy, like a little sweet kind of frosting like taste. And that's what you're seeing. And I noticed a couple of them, so I was like, what's going on with this? But I didn't really think anything of it until I toasted it, and that's whenever I seen it pretty much in each individual square. And after tasting it, it's not mold or anything like that, so I don't want anybody to freak out. It's just some like frosting is what it kind of tastes like. And I'm gonna try now with some syrup. I do natural, because you gotta pick and choose. You know, I do want some junk food here and there, but I gotta try and, you know, stay somewhat healthy. Bits in there. This is just better without. I know that natural maple syrup, which is what I have right here, isn't as sweet or as strong as regular, the artificial. I actually did grow up on what I call regular syrup rather than the natural kind. And I say that kind of ironically because, you know, high fructose corn syrup and all that stuff is more nowadays rather than, it has really become normal. But as I was saying, with the syrup, this isn't as strong as the, you know, artificial syrup, which is what most people buy in general. I'm guilty of that until I started, you know, trying to, you know, get all as much sugar as I can out of my diet, with the exception of Reviewz. I do limit my sugar intake, and I say that because eating these waffles with syrup, it actually overpowers it and it doesn't taste as good, in my opinion. You can't taste the frosting and things like that with it, but I will enjoy these from time to time. And like I said, I'm not a huge fan of blue raspberry. These are pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna try my next waffle, which is the unicorn waffle. There are little fun facts. Let me actually go ahead and do the birthday one before I forget. Ooh, I can really smell, is that cotton candy or something like that? Smells vanilla-y. Pop that in. So there are little fun facts on the box. So I'm gonna start with the Mermaid. Throughout history, sailors often mistook manatees for mermaids. Didn't know that. Tales say that aquamarine gems are made from mermaid tears. Are there a lot of aquamarine gems or not? Because I don't need to know. I want to know if mermaids are crying a lot. According to legend, a kiss from a mermaid gives the ability to breathe underwater. Can I kiss a mermaid now? I like swimming. All right, so then the unicorn facts. A unicorn's horn is actually called an alicorn. Didn't know that. And the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. Stories say touching a pure white unicorn will bring eternal happiness. Alright, so we're gonna try these out, and this is, yes, cotton candy, just like I thought. It looks like there's blueberries mixed in here. Yumminess. It just smells good. Ooh. It does have a cotton candy taste to it, which I really do like. But it does have some blueberry-ness to it. Once again, I'm gonna try it with syrup first. Or actually, I'm gonna try it second. I did say first. Before we move on to sing happy birthday. I don't think these waffles are made with syrup, made for syrup. So now, last but not least, I'm going to sing happy birthday to me. I do like the fact that it has sprinkles in it. I like the colorful mold. All right, so some of the fun facts. August is the month with the most birthdays. Ironically enough, I know a few people with the birthday month in August, including my mama. Happy birthday to you is the most frequently sung song in the English language. And about 115 million people are celebrating their birthday today. So happy birthday to you. And we're gonna try out the birthday cake. What's yellow cake with rainbow sprinkles. And I deserve sprinkles because sprinkles are for winners. Alright, this one needs frosting. That's the only thing it's missing. Let me see. Now we're going to try with syrup. As far as the birthday cake goes, it's a little plain, so to speak, just because it's yellow cake. It's not a birthday cake. Although technically it should just really be cake, because the only difference is you saying happy birthday. It could be a congratulations cake. Alright, the birthday cake, that's the one you can do with syrup. Now for my favorites, because you guys always ask me to rank them. I have to go with cotton candy as number 1, which is the unicorn, followed by the mermaid, which is blue raspberry, and then the third, which to me isn't too extravagant as far as taste goes, the birthday cake. It really tastes very similar to regular waffles, but there is a little bit of added sweetness to it. But it's not overwhelmingly sweet, should I say. That kind of wraps up my review. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer. And if you have any suggestions on other foods I should try, please let me know. In the meantime, stay tuned and stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.